Can you hear? Oh, shoot. Welcome to Live with Candice and Kris.
Welcome to the show. Happy Tuesday.
I'm out of breath.
What are you going through today? You all right? Get yourself together. Get yourself together.
I was making a run.
It's like this sometimes.
And just didn't realize the time.
Yeah, but we're here.
Yeah.
We're here. There we go. There we go. We're in the game now. All right. How was your night? Catch me up. What did you do last night?
I gotta catch my breath.
While she recovers, you guys, I would like to take a second to wish a very happy birthday to a member of our tech team,
Yeah!
TK. She's the one working the cameras right now, you guys. So happy birthday to TK. We love you.
Where's our
stuff? We got a picture.
Come on, y'all. It's not that hard.
Oh, okay. We don't have the.
Oh, my
Well, TK,
goodness.
we love you. Happy birthday to you. I've had some.
We love you, TK.
Listen, TK, I went out to kick it with TK one time, and then she said she put me on my neck.
I just hate that we don't have a picture of who we're talking about. But I wish I could sing happy birthday to her.
Your voice is back.
TK is so sweet. TK is the daughter I've never had.
Yeah.
That can be like, Ma, you doing too much.
Yeah. And she's
Reel
a
it
blast
back.
to kick it with.
Yeah.
She's a blast. We love you, TK.
We love you. We wish you all the best. If we
yeah.
had a picture, it'd be better. But we appreciate you, girl.
Yo.
Bye.
Hey, shout out to Jess Hilarious, who announced she's pregnant today. We gotta give a little shout out to her. Congratulations, Jess Hilarious, on the
You
pregnancy.
said shout out like we done. Shout out, Jess Hilarious.
Congratulations on your pregnancy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Let's get into this.
We got a good show coming. You know, that's what happens. Let me tell you, I really can't catch my breath, y'all.
I want to hear this too.
This extra 10 pounds that I found, I need to lose it. I literally just did a little jog, not very far, and I'm like,
I just want to know where you were running to.
I can't.
Oh, you can't. Oh, it was one.
No,
It was a situation.
It was a whole situation.
Well, you made it.
But I'm gonna
You're
make
here.
it.
We're here.
You look good. Good show. We have a great show lined up here. We have great guests, and of course, we got to talk about all the stuff that's going down in gossip and media. But let's get started with the breakdown. So if you remember, just a month ago, we had a thief who did something so ridiculous. Of all things to steal, the Jackie Robinson actual statue was stolen, and he was stolen right out of his shoes. The shoes are the only thing that remained, but now they finally found the person that did it, and his name is actually Ricky Alderete. He's 45 years old, and they're saying it's not racially motivated because it seems that he took the statue for the metal parts. The statue metal parts were found burning just a couple days after it was stolen. It was found in a garbage can, but apparently it has nothing to do with race. It's the metal scraps.
No.
But you know, the metal is huge right now. That's why a lot of the catalytic converters and cars are being stolen.
Yeah.
It is big money right now for people that don't have it. And the statue is only 100 pounds. I really thought this thing was like
Heavier than that?
thousands and thousands of pounds. So he literally just picked it right up
And left the feet.
and just kept going.
They left the feet. But the damage they did was apparently worth up to $75,000. So I guess it is some value. But I find it hard to
Absolutely.
believe that it's not a little bit racially. Is that the only statue in the city, or did they think it wouldn't get reported because it was of a black dude?
And it's so ironic that he needed to buy metal scraps just days before Jackie Robinson's birthday.
Exactly. So I'm not buying that it wasn't racially motivated. I think it might have been a little taste of racial. Right before Black History Month, you couldn't wait to. And in other news, we're gonna keep it moving. So
I wanted to.
what you got to say?
No, I think it is, but you know, they're gonna play around with it like it's not. But obviously, but why not take the whole thing? I think because the bottom is cement.
Probably cemented down. Yeah.
So you literally cut, because that's cut.
Yeah.
Just cut the
Just
man's
cut it.
leg off and just walked away with the statue.
But the statue will be replaced. So All is well. We gotta keep it with you guys. So police in the Bahamas this week have arrested two suspects, can't even get it out, after two women aboard a Carnival cruise alleged that they were drugged and raped. We're talking about two mothers from Kentucky named Amber Shearer and Dungayla Dobson. They were on the Grand Bahama Beach when they were handed a drink by a staff worker. They said that the drink tasted a little funny. They came to, and they were actually being assaulted by two workers. Now, they were able to identify the men based on surveillance videos. This is also on the heels of them issuing a travel advisory going to the Bahamas and Jamaica, ironically.
Why you have to say Jamaica?
It's the truth.
No, we're not talking
It's
about
the
Jamaica.
truth,
We're
Candice.
not talking
It's
about
the
Jamaica.
truth.
A matter of fact, let me tell you something.
This is
the
the
travel advisory, we got on them so bad that they changed it.
In Jamaica.
They changed it.
Really?
They changed the verbiage. Absolutely.
But this is the thing. I just left the Bahamas, and all the stuff they're saying that's going on, it was cool.
Exactly.
It was cool.
So the same thing as Jamaica.
It's just, yeah. I didn't say it was true. Look, she just want to fight. You just want to fight. I didn't say it was true. But what I did find strange about this story, and I'm not going to discredit the victims, rape is very serious. The two women refused to take rape kits. Now, I don't know, is that something that a lot of women do? Do they refuse to take rape kits in the sexual assault case like that? I would think they'll be the first, because a lot of people on social media are saying, is it a case of two white women who went on a trip, hooked up with some black dudes, and now they have to come up with a story for their husbands when they got back home? Because they showed a video of them drunk crawling on the bar. So it looked like they were having a good time. But I don't know, it's kind of up in the air. Do you think that's normal for a woman to refuse a rape kit? Like,
oh, first of all, I want to just say this. I think it's sad because just because they were crawling on a bar and they were drunk, they were having a good time, doesn't mean it was consensual. It doesn't mean that they were actually doing anything wrong. They were having a good time. If you're drugged, you're drugged.
Right.
You know what I mean? As far as a rape kit, I can't speak for most women, but I know it's very intrusive. It's not just something simple. A lot of women do not do rape kits because it re-victimizes them all over again. Okay. And the way that, if you don't know what the way that a rape kit is done, it can be really, what's the word I'm looking for? Re-traumatizing, but it's very invasive.
Okay.
And after going through that type of trauma, that is the last thing you want to go through. I've seen it done.
Yeah.
But it is very, very intrusive. So, some people may decide not to do it. It's up to them.
Yeah.
But I can't say whether or not that happened, but just because they were seen drunk and laughing, I mean, they were drinking, they were on vacation. Right. That doesn't give consent.
Right.
You know what I mean? That doesn't say it's okay.
But then that leads me to the question, is a drunk, yes, still consent? Like even they were drunk and they were cool with it while they were intoxicated, does that still count as consent? You know what I mean?
What's a drunk yes?
I mean, if a woman is drunk and she agrees to do it while she's drunk, if she says out her own mouth, yeah, I'm cool.
If she's drunk, how can she agree to do it?
Yes, just the verbal yes. I've seen it happen at parties at our fraternity, through parties in college. Girls will get drunk. I've seen it happen, well, specifically once, where a girl got drunk, had sex with a couple of fraternity brothers, and then the next day, she said she was raped, but she agreed to it. You know what I mean? So I've seen that happen.
But when you're in that state of mind and you're inebriated, a yes is really not a yes.
That's what I was asking.
You would hope that the man or the situation would have enough decency to say, okay, this is someone who's intoxicated. You're still taking advantage of something. It doesn't matter.
And that was my question.
If that person cannot fend for themselves, if they cannot talk for themselves, if they can't make a clear decision, it's rape.
It's rape. Yeah.
She could say yes all day, but if she is not in her right mind, and people take advantage of that, it's rape.
It's rape.
There's no saying, yes, I'm high, I'm drunk.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Who you been with?
No, you saying me? No, Mama, she didn't mean it like that, Mama. Thank you.
You said in college. That's what she was talking about, the gang people.
No. I'm not messing with Candice today. I'm not doing this.
You be hanging out with them gang people again.
She's calling my fraternity a gang.
Grown adults are jumping up and down in the street. No, I'm just kidding. Don't come after me, y'all.
All right, it's Black History Month too. Tread lightly.
No, but you know what? It's interesting. Well, two people also were arrested, right?
Yeah, two people have been arrested.
So I don't know. I think it's unfortunate though, but we'll probably follow. I think you're going to hear a lot more about it as time goes on.
Yeah.
But if you think the Jackie Robinson theft was a telltale all of the times. It's not, because thieves took a 200-foot radio tower and transmitter in Alabama. Now look at this thing. How on earth did they pull off this?
How?
But they did. Not only did they steal the tower, they stole all the tools that are around. It was the landscapers who came on the property and saw that there was no tower. The tower was completely gone. So the AM radio station that it airs over was completely dismissed, total array. They contact the FCC to see if they can switch to an FM station, and the FCC said absolutely not.
And you know what's crazy? I think we're going to see crazier stuff as the economy gets crazy. I mean, people are still in the state. You know, I'm always go back to this. We're going to see more of these crazy stories, but they should have known they were going to get caught, because apparently Jasper is a radio town, so all the people in the town tipped in to get these guys caught, which I'm glad they were.
But you know, I didn't know this too. What's really interesting, so this is not just a regular theft, because when you steal a piece of equipment, it's considered a federal crime. So that carries a hefty weight as far as prison time. So I feel bad for them when they
It's money in those medals, though. Those supplies, it's money in that stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, we said this about the statue.
Yeah, because I have nephews that work in construction, and those metal beams, those iron steel beams, are worth thousands and thousands. My nephew had some stolen from a...
They're going after your converters on your cars now. They're going after things that you wouldn't think they would, but it's big business. The scrap companies right now, and that metal, it pays.
I just want to know how they did it. How many cars, because this is 200 feet of metal. You can't load that up in the back of a pickup truck.
No, but they had to have it planned out thoroughly.
Yeah.
And if you look at where it's located, it's in a remote area.
Yeah,
so it's not like there's a lot of cars or homes or anything like that. So they were able to make off with it.
Well,
that's a big tower, though.
It's a big tower, and they pissed a lot of people in Jasper off.
I know, especially WJLX 105.9. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what the rest of it.
You better leave the people alone.
But guys, don't go anywhere. We got to take a short break. We'll be right back after this. One word.
Hey, man.
The Candice Show.
Let's go.
Come on.
Hey.
The Candice Show. The Candice Show. The Candice Show.
Hey, man.
The Candice Show.
Let's go.
Come on.
Hey.
The Candice Show. The Candice Show. The Candice Show.
Hey, man.
The Candice Show.
Let's go.
Come on.
Hey.
The Candice Show. The Candice Show. The Candice Show.
Welcome back to the show. You're just in time for Unfiltered. So today's guest is not only an accomplished dancer, she's the owner of Exchange Dance Academy, the director of the Orlando Sirens Dance Company, and the founder of Sexy in Stilettos. Please welcome to our show, Miss Chelsea Miranda. Yeah. Chelsea brought your squad with it. I love it. Shout out to the squad over there. Yeah.
Welcome. Good to have you.
Yes,
So gorgeous.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you for coming to hang out with us.
Absolutely.
So we're going to dive right in, Chelsea. You ready? So I want to know, what was it like? You're from Jacksonville.
I am from Jacksonville.
So tell us about what it was like growing up in Jacksonville, and how did you get into dance?
So I actually had a late start in dance in comparison to a lot of the dancers that I grew up around, or I'm around currently. I didn't get into dance until middle school.
Okay.
I showed an interest in it, and my parents were like, they gave me a yellow book. We used phone books back then. And
I
had to
remember them days. I remember the yellow pages.
I had to go through the yellow pages and look up dance academies, and I found one I like, and I started dancing in middle school. I actually went to a private high school where I was able to continue my dance education, and then when I started college here in Orlando at UCF, I danced throughout college, and here the dance climate that I got into was more dance teams.
Okay.
And then, of course, dancing with the theme park. So I got really heavy into the theme parks and dance teams and just kind of took off from there.
It's that Florida has that sis boom ba. The Disney.
You about to do an 8 count?
Down.
Don't do an 8 count.
Don't lie.
She will. Don't threaten
You
her with a good time.
don't do it. There's no pole. Don't do it. Well, it's good to have you. Okay, so I got so much questions, especially when it comes to dance. I feel like this is the time to like get all the craziness out of my head. So you have a dance class, Sexy in Stiletto.
Yes.
And it's in stilettos and heels. Okay, so how did you come up with that concept?
So I started teaching heels dance classes, beginner
Okay.
classes in 2016. And I absolutely fell in love with the femininity. Oh.
Chelsea.
Okay.
My mama said I could post that, so.
Yeah,
I fell in love with the femininity, the sensuality of the movement,
Right.
and then the empowerment that I felt when I was in class with the
Okay.
other ladies. Everyone was just so supportive.
Right.
And I really grasped onto that empowerment in the community that was built in the classes. So fast forward a couple of years later, it was time to kind of branch out and create my own brand.
Right.
And that's where I came up with Sexy in Stilettos. So I started teaching heels classes on my own. And Sexy in Stilettos is actually an acronym for SIS, which really
I like
Yeah,
that.
sisters, yeah, okay, I got you.
which touches upon the foundation of the community that's really
Right.
built in the classes, which is the important part for me.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Now I heard you say that dancing makes you feel empowered, right? So what is teaching dance? Like, what is the most rewarding part of teaching other people to dance?
Absolutely. I know personally for me that changed my life. It changed the way that I walked through my life, and I was able to carry myself with more confidence.
Really?
So as an instructor, as a teacher now, I get to pass that on to other ladies. I have all the time people that reach out to me and I've been following you for so long and I'm so nervous to take a class and to see that person finally step into class and step out of their comfort zone and step into we're doing a lot of stepping.
I gotta say that.
Yeah.
Now you have me wanting to come to class. Like,
And step into their confidence. That's really the most rewarding part, is seeing people change in a dance class and be able to carry that change into their everyday lives.
So you could teach somebody that has 2 left feet, as people like to
Yeah,
say,
I can
like
teach somebody
no
with no
rhythm.
feet. With no feet. I can teach
No
somebody with
feet.
Ah, okay.
okay, I got feet though. I'm not that bad. So, okay, I feel like I need to take a class now. I need to take a class.
The
I
squad over there like, yes.
Wait, I got questions for the married women.
Oh.
Or, you know. Okay. What? Stop.
Go ahead.
Okay, so any of the dance techniques, something you could use in bed? I'm asking. This is a real question.
She's dead serious.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting into it.
We into
We
it.
into it because you have pole dancing, right?
No, we don't. We don't offer
No,
pole.
not you,
Oh,
not you.
But there is
But there's
pole, yeah.
so many different styles.
It's like, hold on, it wasn't on the website.
No, not you. There's so many different styles of dance, and it seems like they're all so sensual when you look at them. So I have to put the two together.
Thank you for tuning in, Mom. Tune out now.
Yes,
Interview
Mom.
is over.
Yes,
Sorry,
Mom.
But yes, you are absolutely right. There is a lot of sensuality, sexuality that
Right.
gets poured into these classes. So I think the number one thing you take into the bedroom is confidence.
Right.
You know, confidence and the ability or the willingness to like try new physical things,
Okay.
right? So it starts with the confidence. But once you get there, all bets
Go!
are off.
So wait a minute.
All bets are off, you know, because the flexibility increases. You ready to dance for your man, your
So
woman,
do
your
you
whoever.
teach that? So do you teach that?
We don't have a class that specifically
I need you to
caters
get
to
that.
but that
Look at her.
is something that you gain out of any
Look at
class
her.
you take.
I need you to do a couples class.
Oh, okay. So we do have,
Yes.
we do have our heels classes.
See?
And occasionally our teachers, next Wednesday, I believe even, one of our teachers is doing a chair dance, and it is a bring your man to class.
I'm coming.
Bring
Do
your
you
man
need
to
volunteers
class.
for the chair?
I'm not doing that with you there. No,
Do you
yes.
need a volunteer for the chair?
No, I want to be able to dance.
I'm just
No.
saying,
She is
I'm
focusing
available.
in on like sensuality and creating that
Yes.
connection, and then twerking on your man.
I can't talk, but okay, I'm gonna be there.
What is it y'all calling y'all dirty wine in Jamaica?
Dirty wine.
Dirty
Not
wine?
dirty wine.
Y'all teach that? Dirty
No,
wine?
like dance hall.
She's from Jamaica.
You are leaving the whole. Let's
All right, we're
forget
gonna
it.
we gonna
Dirty.
focus.
Okay,
Chelsea.
we're here,
So
we're here.
I want to know what are some of the pros and cons of that. I know it's like good exercise,
Yeah.
but what are some other pros and then cons? I would imagine injuries. If you're a dancer like you, what are some of the pros and cons?
Pros definitely exercise, physical movement, something social to do. Like I said,
Okay.
you gain so many new friends and really build your community or your network in dance
Right.
classes. Confidence, like I already mentioned, is a major pro of taking these dance classes. Some cons would be injuries, but we really try and focus on preventative measures. So wearing the proper shoes when you're in class and definitely getting a good stretch and warm up in before we start any movement. So injuries there is always a risk of injury, but we do our
Right.
best to prevent
Oh, that's
prevent those
good.
things from happening. Aside from that, like real cons, time management, because you're gonna want to spend all your time dancing. You're gonna fall in
Right.
love
You
with
get
it.
hooked on it.
Yeah, I can't. I have dance. That's gonna be like your new life motto.
So I'm gonna just walk around like a stallion.
Yeah.
Like me.
I tell people like we teach you from the foundation, especially
Yeah.
in these heels classes, like how to walk in a heel.
See?
That's something you carry out into the street.
And I trot.
Don't try.
Yes, I'm coming to the
I'm
class.
gonna have you.
You going to the class?
I'm gonna straddle. Yeah, I'm doing that.
Straddle.
Well,
We
yeah.
busting
Well,
the
I,
splits now.
Oh, Candice.
Sorry, hubby. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so Beyonce. Let's talk about Beyonce. So just her moves, like she is such a phenomenal dancer, like choreographer or anything. Does any of her work inspire you in your classes?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
All hail
that's
the
good.
queen, first off.
Yes.
Yes. Everything she touches is gold. Beyonce
good.
is an incredible performer.
Right.
That is her thing. That is her gift. It's what
Yeah.
she does. So a lot in class we focus on, I call it the Beyonce stare down. Any concert or tour you go to, she has that moment where she's just out on stage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Do it.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nothing is happening.
Chelsea.
Right there. And it's the stare. Nothing is happening.
Okay.
You just turned it on
You
like
know what I'm
that.
saying?
Chelsea.
For a full 3 minutes. And we're just out there in the audience, clapping. That confidence.
And all she doing is standing there.
is
I'm walking
something we
around just like
emulate,
that.
For sure.
That's how you coming to work. After your
You
class.
started a whole problem. So I'm just
Yes. Let them know.
That's how she
Let
gonna
'em
bring the
know.
show in. Okay, Cam.
Let them
Okay.
know.
You selling
Yes.
it? You selling it?
Yes.
You're ready for class.
Yes,
You are.
I'm coming next week.
So,
Well, it's, you know what? Speaking of Beyonce, it's good that we're around Beyonce. So, she's doing the country music. She's in 2 new singles that are out. But there seems to be, there's some stuff going on. So there is a radio station. Well, a caller called in. His name is Justin. And he asked them, hey, can you play one of her new songs? I think it's the Shoot 'em.
Texas Hold'em.
Texas
baby.
Hold'em. Hold on.
Look, she already knew it.
And the station was like, no,
I
we
can see
don't
people
we
being
don't play Beyonce. But the thing is, they did come out. They put a statement out saying that was just a general answer for them, that they love Beyonce and they wish her well.
Look, the audience going, No, go ahead. What do you think, Shiz? What do you think? Did you think it's...
Beyonce can do no wrong in my eyes.
Right.
I think, of course, it's going to make people upset that she's kind of spilling into other genres of
Oh, yeah.
music.
Yeah.
Everything she touches is gold.
gold.
If you are upset, why are you feeling triggered? Is she a
Right.
threat to you in your
Yes.
genre of music? Is that why we're upset?
Oh, yeah. And she's a threat to Jamaica
Yes.
coming out.
The threat.
To Azalea Banks.
Yeah.
Beehive, y'all better get her. Because she called Beyonce's wig dry.
That
She
comment
said-
was a little excessive.
Oh, I'm going to tell you what she said. You got what she say. Get it right.
She said, the critics are not just going to accept an ugly blonde wig and bullying from Jay-Z. I don't think, but hold on, y'all know I like to play devil's
How
advocate.
you going to call Beyonce ugly?
She said the wig was ugly. That was excessive. But listen, I don't think it's necessarily racism. I think that it's, because AZEALIA did say you can't just slap R&B runs over a country beat and say it's country. And she's right. If Taylor Swift tried to jump into R&B, we'd be pissed off about it. So I feel like and I see the side eyes over there. I see them.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like it's the same thing. Like, you don't think so, Candice?
No.
Why? If Taylor Swift tried to drop an R&B album, we would not want to play it on those stations.
If
Y'all
it
know
sounds good, it
I
sounds
know.
good.
I would need to hear it.
If
I would
it
need to
sounds good, if it makes sense, it makes sense. If it's good, it's good. You got to give credit where credit is due. I just don't think they're even giving her the chance. Like Michelle turned over to country music. She's doing exceptionally well. Darius Rucker, he's a black man doing music. So you have so many black people that are coming out now and doing country and doing it well. Like, she has to be given the chance. She's dominated everything that she's touched across the board. The only thing left for her to do is rock and roll, but she'll get that right
eventually.
too.
And
Hey.
I'll be ready.
I'm ready too.
We'll see. I'm curious to see how it's going to do.
But guys, that's our show for today. It goes so fast. We got to get out of here, but you know where to find us.
Same time, same place.
Bye, y'all.
See you later.